The Nitty Gritty Dirt Band is coming to the Florida Theater February 23rd, and we've got Ross Holmes, the fiddle player, with us today. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. We're really excited to be headed down your way.
Definitely. So how does it feel to be a part of all the good times, the farewell tour?
This is a special time for the band. You know, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band started in 1966, May of 1966. So we're almost at 60 years as a band. And, you know, this is what these guys have known their entire lives. They've toured, they've recorded albums, they've seen the world, they've contributed to the great American songbook. And it's a privilege for me, being quite a bit younger, to be a part of such a legendary scene and to experience a farewell tour with, knock on wood, hopefully a lot more decades in my own career to keep going. It's special. It means the world to everyone involved.
What would you say you enjoy most about playing with these legendary guys?
The very first record that my dad showed me how to lay on a turntable was Nitty Gritty Dirt Band's Will the Circle Be Unbroken, and I was probably 5 or 6 years old. I grew up loving this band and knowing their songs, their material, their arrangements, and really in a larger sense, their contributions to folk music, country music, pop, rock. They've touched on so many different things, and it's just a great privilege to get to play the material with the guys who I heard sing it on these albums so many years ago, and to hear the stories when we're traveling around on our tour bus and everybody's amped after a really great gig to just sit and hear stories about the good old days, because they're still pretty great days.
That's pretty neat too. And tell us, I mean, because you guys are really like a family too. I think anytime you tour with someone, right, you kind of have to be. Hopefully y'all get along, right?
I live in Nashville, Tennessee, and basically everywhere you go, everyone you know is a musician. And my neighbor 2 doors down is Jamie Hanna, the son of Jeff Hanna, who founded the band. So when we bought our home, Jamie and I started hanging out and making music, and then I got to know the Dirt Band guys and would sit in, at a couple of gigs here and there, and we'd do barbecues and just hang out, like friends. And the connections between everyone, the family environment, there's Jeff, who founded the band, his son who's in the band. I'm Jamie's good buddy and next door neighbor. Jamie's uncle, Jimmy Fadden, is the other founder of the band who plays drums. It's such a family scene, and really, after so many years of the relationships, the friendships that had been built on the road with folks who aren't related, they just come to shows, fans. It's so special because everywhere we go, everywhere on this farewell tour, is home to some handful of old Dirt Band friends that come out to every gig and are really important to the experience of touring.
Yeah, and I'm sure it comes off more genuine, and the audience can feel it when you actually all really enjoy each other and get along too. So
that's exactly right.
Yeah, so what can fans overall expect from this tour?
We're excited to dive into a whole bunch of material that hasn't been played in a long time, as well as sharing some new music. I can't say what's on the horizon, but good things are coming, and so we're really excited to build our set lists for each show. Specifically, knowing what the crowds in each of these cities and festivals likes to hear, and slip in some material that is kind of off the beaten path a little bit. Plus, we can't get away from playing the hits and the songs that people expect us to play.
If somebody wants to follow along on your journey, how can they get more information?
For Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, just go to nittygritty.com or hop on socials, and you'll find the band on X and Instagram and Facebook, all the spots. And you can follow me at Ross Holmes Fiddle.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It was so nice to meet you.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Hope to see you at the gig.
Of course, and safe travels.
Thanks.
And if you'd like to see this interview again, everyone, just head to First Coast News Plus.